Hello everyone, and welcome back to something I haven't done before. This is a game called Fazbear Entertainment Storage, and as you can see from the title, it is a almost ruined kind of continuation of the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 story. As you can probably see, I have continued. I've already started the game just to see how it did. Night 1, just to see how it was, to see if the games are good, and see if I can record them. So, without further ado, I think once we get started, it's a new game, Night 1. So I know partially what happens already, but it's still new to me because it's been a while since I tested the game out. Okay, I remember this. Let's see this.
If you're hearing this message, I wanted to thank you again for taking this job. I needed this position filled on very short notice, and your application couldn't have been more perfectly timed. My name is Henry, and like I informed you earlier, you will be receiving pre-recorded messages from me whenever you start a new shift. These messages will be used to help guide you through the week, or at least until you get your bearings.
Oh god,
the building you're currently in is a storage facility which holds relics from a once popular children's pizzeria chain. The last pizzerias in this chain have been closed for a while now, and most of the objects in this building are even older than that, so this place has gone unwatched for quite some time. Regardless, all the equipment inside the building should still be suitably functional. Now, I'm afraid this job won't be as simple as sitting around in your office and checking cameras. This building houses several decommissioned animatronic animals that once entertained children in those aforementioned pizzerias. Despite all the money that was poured into them, they were scrapped due to perceived malfunctions. I had my gripes about this choice, but regardless, they have been stored here for a while now. For most of that time, they've been gathering dust. However, lately, I've been seeing signs of activity inside the building. I have reason to believe that someone has been tampering with the decommissioned animatronics and is attempting to reactivate them. Now, I don't think you'll have to worry about encountering whoever has been tampering with the animatronics during your shift. You should be more worried about the animatronics themselves. These animatronics were designed to freely walk around the building and entertain guests. And if someone has been actively tampering with them, it's likely that they'll be walking around the building during your shift. Now, I'm not sure what changes have been made to their AI, and that means I don't know how they'll react to the sight of you. With that in mind, we should prevent them from reaching you. You have a few tools at your disposal to help make it through your shift. You have been provided a camera panel that lets you remotely access all the building's cameras. Use these cameras to keep an eye on the animatronics and ensure none of them are moving. There's a separate set of cameras placed inside the areas of the building. In your office, to your right, is a building status panel. You can use this to stay aware of the current status of the building's various systems. Most important is the building's power. Your power supply is limited and is consumed by several systems in the building. Your cameras do not consume additional power, as they run on a separate, unrestricted supply. Once the building's power supply reaches critical levels, several systems will shut down, such as the building's lights. With this in mind, you have also been provided with a flashlight to help illuminate the dark corners of your office.
Jeez, that's pretty good.
Your flashlight has its own separate battery, which is obviously unaffected by the building's power. In addition, you have been provided with a mask of one of the pizzeria's mascots. The animatronics in this building were once outfitted with advanced facial recognition software. If they get close enough to see you, you should keep them from recognizing you as human. Now, I'm not sure if the facial recognition is still functional on each of the animatronics, and it's not impossible that the mask won't work on any of them. But regardless, if any of them have their old facial recognition software still in use, the mask should protect you from them. Assuming the mask doesn't work, you have a few other options to protect yourself.
Oh, wait, it's the last
You
one.
have an air vent
Wait, I
that
remember
runs
these two
through your
were...
office.
Oh.
In the event that something
He's on
undesirable
keys,
were to
he's
crawl
withered.
through it, you can close its opening to your office using a
Oh,
button.
they're both are.
Keeping this closed does drain
Oh,
power,
God.
so don't leave it shut longer
He's
than
been
you
talking
need
for
to.
over 3 hours.
I know it's a fairly makeshift solution, but I only had so much time to install it before your first shift. This should be all the information you need for your first night.
Kind of wasn't
Remember,
listening. Oh,
your
God.
shift ends at 6, and at that point, you are expected to leave. Do not stay any longer than you need to. I'll have another message for you recorded before your next shift.
Where are they? Okay, there they are.
Good luck. End message.
Okay, so... Someone came in tampering, then that's why they're up. Vent doors, close anyone going into there, which I figured out was from... Which room? This room. Ah, right, they're actually going there. Right, you're... This is Toy Bonnie, or... Would you call him with a Toy Bonnie? Probably could. Very different to what the concepts of this character would have been like years ago, which is quite cool. I've almost got half power. No, it's 4 AM. Just talk about these maps. Okay, so I will leave. Just disclaimer: I will leave the creator of this game in the description, so you can also check it out. Check out his stuff. He spent. Remember this. He spent years on this. This is years to make it. So you know, it's a very well fleshed out game. Definitely reminds me of some of the older games. Is that my door? No, my door's there. I think. Oh God. 5 o'clock. 5 AM. Is there? Why is the fan always a major? I feel like the one point fan's gonna end up killing something. Ooh. I hope this works on him. Oh, there's some cool animation. Those animations are sick. Alright. Gone. Okay, it's almost there. Come on. He's been staying on the camera too long. No. Did you move to? Oh, it's gotta be 6 AM soon. Come on. See? How long this takes? Right. Oh, right. Probably can't do this then. Oh, well, that's a cool jingle. That's cool. 6 AM. First night done. I'd say time for a second night. So I have basically past this point. This game is completely new to me. I have no idea what could possibly happen. I'm hoping it'll be similar to the previous night. I don't want anyone added, but I have a feeling someone will be. Oh, he's back. We should probably give him a name. I'm gonna call him Dave.
Congratulations on completing your first shift.
No one else can give me any.
However, if I'm correct in my assumption that these animatronics are
Any
being
suggestions
actively
for names
tampered
for
with,
this guy in the
I'm afraid your job
comments?
is likely to increase in difficulty as the week continues. I will do my best to slowly introduce you to your responsibilities here, so as not to overwhelm you. I'd like to take this moment to remind you about the functionality of this building's power. In the event that you encounter a building-wide power outage, do not assume that you are defenseless. Your cameras operate on a separate power supply, and will continue to function even if the building goes dark, although you may not be able to see much. Your flashlight's battery is not tied to any other system, and can therefore continue to be used to brighten up your office once the lights shut down. Your mask is, of course, unaffected by a loss of power. However, that does not mean that you should not worry if the building loses power. You will be unable to seal any openings in the building's ventilation system, including the one located in your office, and all currently sealed vents will open. Further, the 3 main cooling fans located in the vents, which maintain the building's temperature, will immediately shut down, and your office will begin to heat rapidly. Please keep this in mind.
So do I sort
You will receive a more thorough explanation on the cooling fans tomorrow night. Good luck. End message.
Where does Chica end up? Chica's the one that scares me. Chica's a bit of a mess. I'm using a lot of power, and I know I am. Oh god. Surely that light should be on. Come on. Illuminate this corner. There's bound to be something in that corner. It's so dark, I can't light it up. Approaching slower tonight. I'll give them that. Right. Okay, you're still there, you're still there. I wish it was like I could see them in the doorways in the other rooms. That would be cool. So there's door there, but there's also a door that goes up there. Guessing because there's no camera there, we can't access it. God, this reminds me of the old game, but it's creepier because it's like there's 2 vents. Again, yeah, there were 2 vents, but not either side. No, just see them. But they could be in the vents, but they might use this to vent. That one has a door, that one doesn't. So does Chica end up in that one? And I see her like do that. Cow. Oh, Chunky Bear's out. Whatever is Toy Freddy, yeah, that's the name. Chunky Bear. Oh god, no, I hate that. Just staring into my soul almost. So they both let them in the vents, or can they appear in the doorway? I don't know how to deal with Toy Freddy. Wasn't really listening. Let's do it, yeah. Oh, where's Bob? So are they in? How do I deal with you? Oh. That is how I deal with you. Okay, now you're back there. Alright. Can do this. Blind them. Do I blind Chica as well if they end up in that then? I know for a fact you want to vent that. Cool animation. It's just such a cool animation. Chica hasn't moved for ages. First one out, basically. And it's just, someone super glued up there? Jesus Christ, that neck. I did not notice the neck. Oh, I don't like that. Nope, I do not like that one bit. I don't know why I keep on clicking that. Makes me feel safe. Okay. They seem to be doing pretty well. I remember Fun at Freddy's games being a lot harder, even on the second night. Oh, wait a minute. terrifying. Where you better end up? There. Where's Chicken? Is it because I've kept that door closed? Can't be rapping about. Yep, I think I can keep that closed. What the heck is Chicken? Oh, did you go through the vent? And now you're there. Alright. Alright, come on. Get your animation out of here. Jeez. Cool animations. Really cool animations. Props. I need to know the guy who did it. I need to actually. Forgot his name. Oh, I forgot the dude's name. But whoever he is. Great. Great games design. Like, these animations are really well thought out. Whoever it is, really thought out how they're gonna work, and a great ending as well. Also getting rid of those annoying kids.